Today we are looking at a dive watch which has set the bar of what a well-constructed, affordable dive watch with an original design language and a Swiss automatic caliber should look like. In fact, we are looking at a few variations of it. Let's dive in. Look, we all know that two of the best-selling watch categories are the divers and the integrated bracelet steel sports watches. They both strike a perfect balance between timeless elegance and modern robustness that we apparently need in our day-to-day life. It's crazy. We want delicate mechanical wristwatches powered by little springs and gears, but we also want to go cycling, climb mountains, and jump in the ocean with them. Okay, I don't really want to do any of that, but it's a good feeling to know that these little tools can take a beating, and if they do break, they can be repaired. They're not disposable. They're versatile, timeless. The Horizon Nemo collection is the young microbrand's natural evolution into significantly more refined product. Not to say that the Pilgrim or the original N series were bad by any stretch, but while those felt more rugged, this new Nemo collection feels a bit more elegant, a bit more versatile, thanks to the balance between robust specifications presented in well-finished, well-designed cases. When you experience these watches in the metal, you'll immediately pick on a massive difference between these and other competitors. How is it that a watch from a microbrand that you've never heard of feels like something that others are charging at least twice for? That mainly comes down to the founder of the brand, Fred Becker. Fred isn't just another watch enthusiast who started this brand because people told him that, oh, watches are a good investment. Fred's been working as a watch designer with a number of prominent watch brands many of you may have heard of, and decided to put his own spin on his very own watch brand. The Nemo collection comes with 7 dial variations for you to choose from, each one giving off a notably different look from the other. In the past, we've looked at the Kelp, a dark green variant with creamy applied indices, but today we are looking at 3 other variants that I'm absolutely loving. The Ocean, which is obviously this rich dark blue with the wave pattern, the Golden Hour, which is the brand's take on a salmony copper dial, and my personal favorite, this bright orange, which is named after the clownfish. The Golden Hour has a metallic vertically brushed dial. It's definitely not as saturated as salmon and could easily pass as a more refined and elegant desk diver. The blue has a sportier look, but also has that added versatility that blue often has. And the orange is just pure fun. This has that bright summer vibe, but also pays tribute to the early divers of the 60s that featured orange dials for better underwater legibility. I mean, if you're a true dive watch enthusiast and appreciate watches like the Doxa Sub 300T, then this will be in your wheelhouse. What each of them have in common is that clean, contrasting legibility created by an unusual mix of techniques like raised applied markers and numerals that aren't just big, bold, and legible, but vertically polished, and those little pops of polished details give the watch a visual sharpness. Each of the handsets and markers have a healthy amount of lume applied to them, with some models featuring the bright green Swiss Superluminova, while others feature a cool bluish PGW9 glow. Even the contrasting minute markers are grouped in clusters by a second set of lines that are offset towards the edge of the dial. You get a stainless steel case measuring 40mm with a relatively slim height of just 11.85mm, which includes a box sapphire crystal, a lug width of 22mm, and a compact lug-to-lug of 47mm. But just be aware that the bracelet does not taper, so it does wear large on my 6.2-inch wrist. You get 200 meters of water resistance aided with a screw-down crown that features hacking seconds and a quick set date function. And turning the watch around, you get a closed case back with the laser engraved artwork, which is sort of a shame because I would have loved to see the Sellita SW300 automatic caliber inside. It's an automatic movement that beats at 4 Hz, offers 41 hours of power reserve, and has a reputation for being so reliable that you'll find this movement being used in far more expensive watches from brands like Oris, Zinn, and even Norqain. In-house movements are sexy and all at first, but when the time comes to send them over to Switzerland for a period of 6 to 9 months for a bespoke overhaul with a price tag that will make your eyes bleed, these off-the-shelf calibers do feel like godsend. Instead of an aluminum bezel that you'd find on a $4,000 Tudor Black Bay 54, these come with sapphire bezel inserts. And the bezel action is crisp with no backplay, just listen. At the 12, 3, 6, and 9, you've got these Arabic markers, but they blend so well with the rest of the indices that you hardly notice them. Now, this is a great attempt at a bracelet. It suits the overall vintage aesthetics of the watch and even features an on-the-fly micro adjustment that we don't see on a lot of dive watches in this price point. This watch does come with a free rubber strap that works really well with this watch. It wears comfortably, it feels premium, and I personally like how it looks. I feel like Horizon is really challenging the status quo. For under $1,200, you are getting a lot of watch for your money. Far more than what we're used to seeing in this price point. Check out Red Army Watches Malaysia if you're looking for a new watch. Do like and subscribe if you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one.